Either you want to be balanced or you want to be specialized. I'm gonna repeat that again. You either want to be balanced or you want to be
DG Lockdown Gang in the building. First and foremost, glory to God. Thank you for giving us another day to do what we love to do. Man, Uncle Demi. I told y'all we was probably going back to archetype system, and Uncle Demi has freaking proven that factual. Say hello to skill set builds. No more I can do it all builds. We'll talk about that, how you feel about that later. But we definitely got to talk about the simple fact that a lot of stuff that we're used to in 22 is gone. So I ain't waste too much of your time. You want to pay attention to all these gems, and I encourage you to check out Uncle Demi video. Uncle Demi is a build guru, and he's giving nothing but gems and facts. But first, let's dive into him saying there's going to be some rare brand new builds that we never heard before. Check this out.
crazy, extremely crazy, rare builds you have never heard or seen before.
So as you can see, we're going to be able to make rare builds, and the reason why is because they're going to be very, very specialized builds. They're not going to be the custom ones that we are used to seeing. You know how sometimes we all got the 2-point or 3-point playmaker, or I think it was a two-way 3-point playmaker. That's what it was. So they're going to be very, very unique in how you make it, because everybody's going to make unique own builds. But to the bread and butter, he talks about the builds that we've accustomed to in 22. We're not going to be able to make it in 23. Check this out.
Besides that, y'all came here for this video about some builds that are very popular in 22 that are not going to be good in 23, or you just can't even simply make, right?
So as you can see, man, we're not even going to be able to make the builds. The builds that I was thinking about making, it's looking rough for your boy Beck. I'm not even going to be able to make that build. And I don't know how I really feel about that. I mean, I like it, but then I'm like, we'll get into that. But then he talks more heavily about badges, and he talks about specific builds that you definitely not going to do. Check this out.
10, 40, 41, and 9, right? Well, I'm going to tell you right now, that is not happening in 23. Okay, so I can definitely let you know that you are going to get half of what you see right there. Come over here, 3-point shot, 99 3-point shot. That's cute, right? 97 speed, 97 pass accuracy, 93 ball handle, 95 speed, 98 acceleration. Guess what? That's not happening. I'm telling you. That's not happening. This build right here is a dream. Like, this build right here is a true demigod build.
So as you can see now, the builds we made in 22 are now fantasy builds. They're dreams. They're called demigods. I don't know how I feel about that. But as you can see, it's going to be rough when we get into the builder. A lot of folks been saying the builder is complicated, and I'm starting to understand why they're saying it's extremely complicated, and you're going to have to figure out exactly what you want to be. And now you can't have it like Burger King can't have it your way. And he even doubled down on this comment right here, man.
Little Timmy, you're going to come in there and try to make this build right here. You're going to go do this. You're going to do this. And then get here to your pass accuracy, max out to 97, and you're gonna realize you got nothing else to give. Like, you literally gonna hit boom, 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 and then now you only gonna be able to get your ball handle to 50, and then none of this has been touched yet. That's how insane it is.
Not only can you not make that build no more, he also talked about you not getting that many badge points, because badge points, like at Hall of Fame, cost about 8 of them things, and since we're getting less, man, these, I'm telling you right now, season's better hit. But check what Uncle Demi talking about.
Yeah, so 6. Okay, cool. So 6 is the highest on 22. Hall of Fame badges are worth 8 points. And remember, like I said, you're already getting half of the total badge points you already have, right?
So it's looking like Mike Wang and them are really trying to balance the game. He did say that it was going to be very balanced this year, and every build is going to be fun to play with, and it's going to have their limitations and their strengths, and I see they're doing that. And Uncle Demi even doubled down and said that this builder is insane. Check this out.
The balance of the game is insane for 23. the way that the builder is, it's insane. Massive round of applause, you know what I'm saying, to the dev team. They got in a bag.
On top of that, he got into defense, and you know LDG, we love some defense. And this is going to be very, very pivotal for all my locks out there, man. Pay attention to what Uncle Demi about to say about the defense if you're trying to be a lockdown defender.
If you don't have any defense, perimeter defense, you are getting broke, you getting blown by. Like I'm telling you, like you got to choose what you want to be.
So if y'all trying to be defenders, man, make sure you got defense. But then at the same time, y'all got to figure out what's going to be the best defensive value for you. And we'll figure out these thresholds when the game come out. Through the grace of God, we'll be able to see what we're going to be able to do, what we can get away with. Again, they're giving the opinion based off the first touches. We still don't know what the game is going to be able to do when the game comes out. When everybody get their hands on it, it was a very selective. Even though it was a lot of folks, it's still selective. And there's going to be ways that we can find a way to kind of balance and maybe even get some extra stuff. But on top of that, Uncle Demi talked about the 99 being the holy grail and how a lot of people just not going to have it this year.
Hit 95 to 99, your overall jumps so high that 99 is very valued. It's like the holy grail in the builder. So to me, a lot of people just ain't getting 99s. Like a lot of people just say, man, bunk the Hall of Fame, man. We going straight gold.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, y'all said y'all wanted skill gaps. Y'all said y'all wanted balance. You couldn't have it both. You couldn't have superstar builds with a skill gap or balanced gameplay, because it was just the badges was doing so much, and we've been talking about that all year. There was still a skill gap when it comes to who can do it better, but the diversity in how people play and the style of how people play, it was primarily the same. But at the end of the day, man, it's going to be the same way in every 2K. Once the meta goes out, I know people say there's no meta. There's always going to be a meta. It depends. If whatever you're going to make, there's going to be a meta of how to play that way. And there's going to be a meta out there. We just don't know just yet. But on top of that, man, Uncle Demi triple, quadruple down and just said, if you want to make an all-around build, it's maybe looking bad for you too.
Want to try to make a role player, so not to confuse you. So specialized players should be the wave. If you make a role player and basically mean like, I'm gonna have a little bit of finishing, I'm gonna have a little bit of shooting, I'm gonna have a little bit of playmaking, I'm gonna have a little bit of defense, you know, what's gonna happen is you're not even gonna have enough badges. So you're not gonna have any core badges, you're not gonna have any tier 3 badges.
So as you can see, you're not even gonna get core badges or even tier 3 badges if you try to go balance. So it's gonna cost you to get those higher tier badges, and that helps with balancing the game, because now you don't get those badges. But if you can play without badges or all those tier 3 badges, and you can be solid with tier 2 and tier 1, hey man, that's your skill gap. That's being able to do something skillfully, man. So you don't always feel like you need a 99, because he even said gold may be the wave. And I don't know how 2K gonna do it, but it's looking like history is repeating itself yet again. And 2K14, the game was solid. In 2K15, you had demigod builds. In 2K16, it was very restrictive. You only had 3 archetypes: the inside, the outside, and the balance. And now it's looking like in this aspect, you're gonna have very, very specialists and specialties in your skill sets, but you're not gonna be able to do everything no more. You're not gonna be able to have a high shooting, high dunking, high defense. You just can't do it, y'all. So I hope y'all enjoy 22. I'm going to see a lot of people want to go back to 22 and say 22 is better than 23. I'm telling you, it's going to come out, bruh, because a lot of people don't want this. I'm telling you, a lot of people was really, really good, happy about the builder. They just need to make some subtle changes. They are going to be very, very upset when they realize that you only can be great at one thing, solid at everything, but you lose at any options that you choose. You're not winning in everything. So y'all let me know how y'all think about this stuff. We're gonna be dropping a lot of stuff today. Happy Monday. Glory to God for giving us another day. Live life, stress less. You're rocking one of the best. Without God, my life would be a mess. Shout out to Uncle Demi again for dropping gems to the community, man. Peace.